Hi, I'm Rick Kahler. Thanks for joining me. Have you ever heard this? Find a financial advisor who is a fiduciary, someone legally bound to put your interests first. I've made this recommendation many times over the years. Now, most financial advisors technically qualify as fiduciaries, which is a problem for consumers. In its strict form, fiduciary describes a duty to act with care, skill, and prudence. That's entirely in your interest, free of conflicts, such as earning a commission on what is sold to you. Big conflict. Now, federal law holds that strict form over anyone managing corporate pension plans. Section 404A of the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, known as ERISA, requires that advisors to 401k and 403b plans and other pension accounts must give advice completely in the interests of participants and beneficiaries. They can't sell products to the plan for a commission, and they cannot engage in what's called self-dealing. For everyone outside a pension plan, the definition of fiduciary has become much less clear. Today, the label covers most of the people giving financial advice. So this includes those working under a registered investment advisor, whether they charge only fees or collect commissions. Even many brokers who sell financial products now and receive commissions operate under the best interest rules that look much like it, especially when the money in question is retirement savings. An advisor who takes no commission at all is a fiduciary, and the same term applies to one collecting a commission. This is really important to understand. So suppose a new retiree rolls a lifetime of 401k savings into one account and asks an advisor what to do with it. The advisor recommends a variable annuity that pays a healthy commission. Money that comes out of the nest egg through higher costs and surrender charges that lock the savings up for years. Nothing about that recommendation breaks the rule. The advisor is a fiduciary by every legal measure. Titles that make a person sound competent and devoted to the client's best interest tend to impress people. That tendency we call is authority bias, the inclination to defer to or not question someone simply because they hold a position of apparent expertise. And apparent is the operative word here. Medicine's version of this is called the white coat syndrome. A consumer usually lacks the knowledge that professionals have, which of course is the reason for consulting them. Trusting your own gut and questioning an authority figure can engender fear, guilt, and shame, feeling like weakness or a lack of faith. So with no strict fiduciary standards set by Congress, parts of the financial profession have drawn a brighter line for themselves. I belong to the National Association of Personal Financial Advisors and have for almost 20 years. Its members are independent advisors who agree to only work for a fee or for advice only, accepting no commissions. This removes the conflict the fiduciary label no longer rules out. So the word fiduciary no longer answers the only question that matters, whether the advice you are given is shaped by what the advisor earns from giving it. Many advisors will tell you, and accurately, that they are fiduciaries, and many will say they have no conflicts without disclosing the ones they hold. I find it pretty frustrating that the burden falls on consumers who are left to know the right questions to ask and the right way to ask them. Now, if you would ask me how to find a financial advisor who will put your interests first, I would not suggest asking whether they are a fiduciary. Instead, ask, and ask for this in writing. Ask this question: do you or your company earn a commission on anything you recommend to me? The answer or the refusal to give one tells you whether you are sitting with an advisor or a salesperson wearing a professional title. Thanks for listening.